Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know what you're saying. Well, what is See You in the Morning? It is my bad idea to wake up every morning to give y'all a piece of me. Not a piece of meat, a piece of me, M-E. M-E, just me. Just a piece of me. I give y'all, just that little tiny taste every morning. Um, Struggle to get up. I be up on time and still don't make it on time. I get up plenty of time and still come in late. I'm supposed to start at 7 every day. And we see what time it is. Well, we ain't gotta broadcast it, but we know what time it is. And this is what time I got here today. And it's okay because y'all just got here too. So we all in here together. Welcome. If this is your first time hearing this, you are about to experience something so cold. If you are a returning guest, I thank you so much for coming back. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here. And I appreciate that. I mean, you literally have come here before and still say, you know what, I'll go back. I will go back. And that right there is just enough to make me smile. You know? Because you could have been like, I've been here before and I'm not going again. It happens all the time. People go to places one time and they be like, oh no, not doing that again. But y'all decided to be like, you know what? We didn't learn our lesson. We'll go back. Thank you so much for your return and thank you for your patronage. May the odds forever be in your favor. Now, if you know anything about my show, the first thing I do when I come on is I speak to everybody. I come in and I speak to people. I had a location change in the house. I'm doing some work in the other studio. So I had to come and do a location change. So I'm in a different area. I got to get used to this region of the home. Got to get used to it. This part has, I'm going to unblur so y'all can see what I got over here. And y'all will be fine. Y'all will be fine for just a moment before I even speak to everybody. Let me just do this. Look at there. There go my mom over there. Y'all say hi to my mom. She's over there. Hey, mom. Her first time on camera. She hasn't been on the show before, so this is her first time. So forgive her if she don't say anything back. She can be a little shy. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the show. The first thing I do on the show is I speak to everybody. If I ain't sleep with you, I speak with you. Let me go ahead and say, and then the first three people that speak, of course, they win their little medals. It ain't no real medal. I don't have any medal to give, but it's a mental medal. A mental medal. So good morning, fresh off the boat, like slavery, Miss Crystal Sex Appeal coming in with the bronze medal. Then in the Battle of Crystals, I guess this one here is the Crystal Gem. Give it up for Crystal Pinnell with the good morning. Winning the silver. And that gold is Kim Cat Thomas Jones. Thank you so much for coming in. Everybody else is here. Brachelle, T. Mitchell, Tanya, La Barbara, La 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 Barbara, La 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 Barbara. Shannon is in here. The sheriff, Wilberta's in here. Miss Marsh is in here. Lynette, Cynthia, Mad Kens. That's when you got a lot of family. Cynthia got Mad Ken. This is all over the place. Mad Kens. Katrina, Ertha. Patricia, don't call me Trish Pippin. Good morning. I know I changed locations. I'm doing some work over in the studio, so I'm here. Studio's being worked on. Just threw my daughter off. Dolores is here. Did Wilberta say hi twice? All right, Wilberta, so nice she said hi twice. Good morning, Lisa Valina Barron Metcalf. Now that right there, I don't even know. That's a name. That name right there. When you go in with that name, if you introduce Valina Barron Metcalf, you are expecting something powerful. That right there, she's pretty much Maya Angelou. I don't even know what she does for a living, but that's it. When you introduce that, all those names, that's all right. Lakeisha's in the building with the French. Ode to yesterday. My man Johnny J.B. Brooks, the utmost authority of Little League Baseball in America. Nobody knows more about Little League Baseball than Johnny Brooks. He knows every child that's ever played Little League Baseball in the United States. Knows their name, their stats, seen their birth certificates. He knows. And Wilberta with a third third good morning. She's really y'all gonna have a good morning today. Roberta is not playing with y'all today. The sheriff has spoken. Y'all are gonna enjoy y'all morning today. Today we're gonna talk about, because it's a Taco About It Tuesday. I put taco like it's Taco Tuesday, then I put Bout It in a minute. So it's Taco About It. Taco About It, Taco About It, Taco About It, Taco About It. It's a Taco About It Tuesday. And to be honest, I was gonna go with viewer's choice. You sure did, Valina. You sure why. I remember exactly you did do a show with me in Woodbridge, Virginia. That you got 10 cheering. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about 10 kids. Once you have 10 kids, I was gonna leave it up. Today was gonna be a viewer's choice. Talk about it Tuesday. I was gonna let y'all decide what we talked about, but Valina came in here with 10 kids. We got to talk about that. And look over there by the plant, because I was cutting the plant. It may be over there somewhere. We got to talk about 10 kids. Yep. At 10 cheering, I'm not even going to lie to you. Your life is over. Ladies, you have 10, and it's completely unfair. 10 kids for a woman and 10 kids for a man is two totally different 10 kid situations. A man can have 10 kids and still have a life, because you can leave at any time. You can be like, you know what? I got these 10 kids. I've decided I'm going to go somewhere peaceful. A woman with 10 kids, that's just a loss. And if you have 10 kids, and Evelina, this may not be your story, but this is gonna be more story. Lakeisha said, I ain't even got one. It's some people out there, kids selfish, Lakeisha. Lakeisha ain't even got her first one. Al, that's Lakeisha. She don't have no kids. And so she's letting you know off the top, Al. Holla at her. Tonight is the night that you make her a woman. She's letting you know, Al, no kids. Holla at her. Valina's got 10. All by one baby daddy. And that's to be applauded. We putting our hands together for you. 10 of them things, one man. So one thing we know about y'all is that y'all don't have cable. Y'all don't have cable TV. Y'all didn't go out enough. Y'all didn't have activities. That's the only way you end up with 10 of them things. Y'all didn't have anything else to do. There was no stop button. I don't know what was going on in y'all minds. Once you had one, okay, you can still keep going. Two's all right. Three, let it rip. But once you start hitting 4, 5, and 6, you got somebody in there has to be an adult. After about 5, you don't even go to an OBGYN anymore. You just be like, you know what? I got it. You don't have to get no pregnancy test, nothing. You already know. That 7, baby. You was like, all right, 36 more weeks, pushing something out. You probably ain't even go to the hospital no more. You should have already had your own wing. It's something in the water. 5 boys of fire. That ain't the water. That's not how you end up with your. So, Valina, let me explain to you where babies come from. It ain't had nothing to do with what you was drinking, or it may have something to do with what you was drinking, but it don't want the water. The water ain't do it for you. The water is not what got you there. We gonna learn today that it won't water. It was not. 5 boys, 5 girls. At some point, you got to stop. Now, I know you can use the older ones to watch the younger ones and all that stuff, but at some point, you got to stop. When they know you at the ward, when they already know you at the maternity ward, when you got your own section, you had every room, you can tell them what you did. You be like, oh, no. Give me room 436B. That's me. That's my room. I've got an aura in there. We've done good. Well, you know which room will give you which kind of child? Hey, Goop, can you grab my phone for me? You be like, oh, no. Put me on the west side. I ain't got no. Look at the ages of these children. 37, 36, 35, 30, 25. That sound like Powerball numbers. So they got 10s right there. 10 kids. 37, 36, 35, 30, 25, 22, 21, 20, 16, and 14. Those is winning lottery numbers. That's all that is. And that just showed that you didn't really learn nothing. That's just lust. When you got 37, 36, 35, I mean, every time you drop one off, he was ready. Y'all went right back at it. Then y'all took a 5-year break twice. Didn't learn your lesson. Then you came down to 3 years. Then you went back to back again. 21-20. Then again, 16-14. Your 37-year-old is old enough to be the parent of the 14-year-old. You got to realize that you done put these babies in a bad position. That if that 37-year-old had a baby at 23, that means the uncle and the niece or nephew would have been the same age. They'd have grew up as uncle cousins. You'd have been a cuz few, a neph niece. It just been a lot. Sam, that's just too much. That's just too much. Who buying Christmas for 10 kids? Listen, you had to pick years on when them kids could celebrate Christmas. The boys get odd years, the girls get even. There's just no way. I'm not buying all 10 of them kids gifts. They're getting all Dollar Tree gifts. They're getting all corporate gifts. When you got 10 kids, you got to buy them board games, stuff they can all play together. Ain't no way you're going to go in there and have 10 kids on purpose. You needed some allergy medicine, something. And I give it up to Mr. Baron Metcalf or Mr. Metcalf Baron. Matter of fact, that ain't your name. There's nothing barren about you. Because you were bearing, child-bearing hips. That's what you had. You weren't barren at all. 10? 10 whole children? No, cuz. It ain't no way. The daycare bill alone is too much. And then they all got the same letter. Sam, Stephon, Sean, Selena, Simone, Savannah, Sydney, Spencer, Sierra, and Cialis. That's the last one. The last one's name is Cialis. You may say it's Silas. But that's it. You can't send 10 kids to school at the same time. Parent-teacher conference is a monster. Who got time? No. Little League? Never. You start your own Little League. Man, shucks. Listen here. That tubing is all tore up. There's no way. You pushed out 10? Oh, it's a mess down there. Oh. Yeah, that's never going to be right again. Oh. Oh, that's the last 4 probably walked out. It was like bop, 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 bop. Freedom. It's got to be. There's no way with 10. Disney, they can't even watch Disney Channel. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you take them to Disney. 10 kids ain't never been to Busch Gardens. Ain't no way. Ain't no way 10 kids went to Busch Gardens. Not the same year. There's no way. And here's the thing. They old now. They old. So we good. You better now. They're 16 and 14 still in school. 16, 14, some of them still in college. You gotta put you talking about some of them in the military. You are military. 10 kids. I just know your house is blessed. You got to live on a ranch. Ain't no way you put 10 in the projects. And one thing about it though, if you would have got them stamps, man, you'd have been stamp rich. 10 kids? The amount of stamps you're gonna get for 10, I seen people with 3 that get thousands a month. You using woo. 5 boys and 5 girls. Then you got to no, sir. And then them 5 girls, you got to get them to be on track. It's got to all be at the same time. It's got to be all at the same time. It can't be, you know, that can't have, because that's that's every week. That means you in a constant state of lady time. If they don't sync up, if they don't get together like Captain Planet, 5 of them and you, so that's 6 lady times. It kind of fancy schmancy house you think this is? Got no toothpicks. What, what you want toothpicks for? To put in your wrap to keep your wrap closed? Lick it like a blunt. Just gotta go take it. It's about like that and stick it down. Like an envelope. Yes. Look at you not knowing about drugs. I don't have a toothpick. I apologize. Cooking for 10? Who cooks for 10 children? My daughter in there making wraps in the morning and she trying to figure out how to make the tortilla stick. So she wanted a toothpick. I don't have no toothpicks. I'm a grown man. I ain't got no toothpicks for nothing. Now, one thing I will say, won't no bullying in the house. Won't nobody getting bullied. Man, you got 9 brothers and sisters to call. Man, that 14 and that 16-year-old say whatever they want to in that school. First of all, they ought to name the school after y'all. Because y'all put more students in that school than anybody's ever done. Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If Valina, if Mr. Metcalf get tired of it, first of all, it's 10 kids. You shouldn't use a broom straw, but it's off the broom. But if you ever get tired, what kind? It look like Thanksgiving at that house every day. That man has worked hard enough that you shouldn't have no hyphenated last name. Not 10 kids in. You could have had it for the first 2, maybe even number 3. But once you went to 4 and beyond, 5 and below, you drop that hyphenated name. You use his name and his name only. That man doesn't stamp that. Okay? 10 kids in, stamped. And when you got 10 kids, I said in the beginning before we got on track, she could put it in the store. He went to an HBCU. He is an HBCU. When you got 10 kids, that's it. Valina, you never getting nobody else. Yeah, she can seal it with flour and water. Yeah, we know that, but I ain't gonna do that. We have 10 grandkids as well. Man, that's just ridiculous. 10 kids, 10 grandkids, 5 girls, 5 boys. So it's 10 boys, 10 girls, plus you 22. No, 22 people in the house during the pandemic. We have an 8-bedroom house. That's still not enough bedrooms. I mean, I'm just doing the math. Y'all got an 8-bedroom house. That means there's 7 bedrooms for everybody else. Because y'all two need your own bedroom. Matter of fact, y'all don't. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Matter of fact, y'all need separate rooms. Y'all don't even need to be around each other no more. You and the husband need to take some time off. 8-bedroom house. There's not enough bedrooms. You still putting 7 people. That's 3 people per room. It's not enough. 4 bathrooms is not enough for 20 people. That's not enough. 1 shower throws off everything. How do y'all get ready to go somewhere? The day before? How y'all get ready to go to church with 20 people in the house? They don't need no time together. Y'all need to be avant. Y'all need to be separated. Because it's terrible. And you done, Miss Valina. Valina, you ain't never gonna find another man. Never. It's Mr. Metcalf, and that's it for you. That's it. It's Mr. Metcalf and nothing else. You got nobody. Ain't no way you get 20 people ready to go nowhere. 10 girls, 11, including you, to go somewhere. Man, Mr. Metcalf can forget it. Be ready by 7. 7 win. There's no way. There's no way y'all get ready to go. No, y'all ain't never been nowhere together. How many cars you got to buy? What? You talking about riding shotgun? You got to call blue car. I call blue car. There's no way you can take all of them somewhere at the same time. Your house look like a car lot. Even if you got a minivan, they only hold 6. You got to have 3 of them. You got to ride a passenger van. You got to ride around all the time like y'all on a church trip. Every time y'all get in the van, it look like a church trip. Every time y'all pull out. Lord knows they'll close Golden Corral if y'all pull up. Kids eat free day? On kids eat free? Not your kids. You got 10. You walk in with them groups, they be like, y'all walk in, they be like, hey man, we don't do groups. Man, this is dumb. I can't do it. Y'all got enough to have 5-on-5. Y'all play basketball against each other. Even a 15-passenger van ain't gonna be enough for them. They still need another vehicle to follow the 15-passenger van. With all of them in there. You can't put no car seat in there with no 10 kids. Each kid is a car seat. I can't do it, Valina. I can't. More power to you. And I know you say y'all was high school sweethearts, married for 38 years. That's beautiful and all. You talk about you a pastor. You got your own congregation. Of course you a pastor. You didn't have to go nowhere to get nobody. If you just made your kids come to church, you automatically had a mega church. Man, that's crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it. Listen. I'm just telling y'all, you said that's the love of your life. He gonna be the love of your whole life. Cause that's all you getting. Mr. Metcalf go, you done. You can't pick up a new man. You can't pick up a new man. You be like, hey baby, how you doing? All you gotta do is be like, I got 10 kids. He be like, all right, I'm out. Ain't nobody gonna sit there and finish that conversation. You ain't got to worry about getting hit on at the bar or nothing. You just be like, 10 kids. Just wear a shirt to be like, I got 10 kids. You can't even put them little kids on the back of your windshield. Ain't enough windshield. You know, when people put their family and then all the kids and the dog, ain't even got enough windshield to put all your kids on there. You got 5 on it and another 5. My mind can't register in this day and time have 10 kids. Somebody should have bought y'all a PlayStation. Something. Them kids should have came together and be like, hey, mom, dad, just so y'all will stop. Addiction is real. Valina said, bring back large family. She did. She put in there. She said, I put the 10 kids on the van. You ain't fit all them kids on there. If I would have seen your van, man, I'd have seen all them kids on there. I'd have found me a Sharpie or a marker, and I'd have put, for the love of God, stop. Could you imagine having 9 siblings, Nyla? No. Nyla says no. That's too. What's the age difference between them all? The oldest is 38, and the youngest is 14.
If I were somewhere in the middle, that's fine. I don't want to be the oldest and miss out on all the siblings, but I also don't want to be the youngest and not miss out. Like, also miss out on all the siblings. So, like,
the youngest has got it terrible because you don't know who. It's too many adults.
Yeah, you don't get to.
You don't have nothing. It's everybody's an adult. You got to take orders from everybody. Who do you get the punk? You 14. Your oldest is 30. Your oldest is your brother. Your oldest is your mama, daddy. You got a mom, brother, because they 38 and 14. And then the 38-year-old got kids too. So then yo.
I mean, you could play 38-year-old kids, not really 38-year-old.
Then you got cousin uncles and cousin aunts. It's just a lot. Every time they had dinner, it's a family reunion.
That's cute though.
That's not cute, Nyla.
I like the idea of like a big family, not that big. That's too big.
Be gone.
Okay, bye.
Go to work.
I can't.
The youngest was an uncle at 18 months. That's too much pressure to put on an 18-month-old. I'm 18 months and now I got to be a role model. I got time. Nobody got time for that. What kind of wisdom was the 18-month-old giving?
18-month-olds can be wise.
So you got to start smoking at 18 months because you now an uncle. It's crazy. Y'all ain't think about the pressure y'all put on them children. Y'all did that. I'm 18 months old and I already got responsibilities. Because I'm an uncle now. I can't be a child. I'm somebody's uncle. I gotta watch my behavior, you know. That's crazy. And you know, y'all ain't got no farm or nothing. You gotta have a farm.
Oh, farms. I do love a good farm.
Once you got 10 kids, now that's your only choice.
Like the Pioneer Woman.
Okay.
You know that lady on Food Network?
I don't watch Food Network for the Pioneer Woman.
I love the Pioneer Woman. She makes those cute little bowls.
I was watching my show, now that you're standing there with your hands on your hips like that, and I was watching the pressure cooker show, and one of the chefs, he always had his hands on his hips like that. I thought he was really sassy. I just think men with hands on their hips always look funny.
I mean, it depends on where you put them.
He had them up there, like you got yours. He had the high hips. He was always standing like this.
Low hips can be casual.
No, he had it high hip. He had it mid waist.
Mid waist. Oh, hold the waist. It's a sign of tiredness. Because when you get lazy and your arms are too heavy, you put them on your waist.
At his trap meets, the grandkids are saying, "Go, Uncle Cialis."
That's cute.
And the audience is looking confused. Yeah, they confused. Nobody can figure out that strange relationship. Cialis? 10 kids. Like I think his name's really Silas. They went with all S sounds for the names.
Wait, it's a theme.
You know what they should? Yeah, and they got a theme. You know what they should have done if they really wanted to be sassy? They should have went with all silent P's.
Oh, I like that.
That would have been dope. So Silas would have been PS, and Sydney would have been PS. It's a whole bunch of ridiculous names now. Like it's all right. Girl, go get ready. You should put a silent P on there, since that's what her husband was using all the time. All the time. That's why you end up with 10 kids, because it's a silent P. So I get it. I'm getting ready to take this child to work. I'm just disgusted. But Valene, I'm letting you know now. You better hold on to Mr. Metcalf and hold on to him tight. Because you ain't finna have nobody else. That's it. You are done. Ain't nobody else gonna want you. I can give it to you color purple style. Ain't nobody gonna want you. It ain't got nothing to do with your looks. It's not your looks. You're really pretty. It's not your style. The way you dress. It's not the way that you carry yourself. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. But you got 10 darn kids. And bring her on tomorrow. She ain't got time. She got 10 kids. She ain't got no free moments. She ironing something right now. She prepping the rest of the week. The meal prep. You gotta feed 10 kids like prison. They gotta come in as shifts. 10 cheering. Why never? Not in this day and time. Your Taco Tuesday is different. They gotta get meal tickets. It's ain't no seconds. I know you ain't got no fat kids. You can't have no fat children. There ain't no seconds over there. Not with 10 kids. Morning, Sanchez. You can't. 10 kids, there's no way anybody gets seconds. Nobody over there is fat. Everybody's slim. That's why you running track. Everybody got to be skinny. You ain't got no time to have no fat kids. Ain't nobody at your house got McDonald's money. Ain't no way. Ten kids. Man. Let me check that just got me feeling some kind of way. I got to. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I check my temperature after that, boy. That's 10 kids. Woo. We out of here, man. I got nothing else to say. She done took over Talk About It Tuesday. Fertile Myrtle. Oh, no, y'all blessed and highly favored. That's the key. That's the key. People be wanting to be ministers so bad. Y'all want to have congregation so bad that they be like, we gonna do it ourselves. 10 kids, 10 grandkids. Welcome to First Baptist. So you are 18 months. You just born. You got to be an uncle and a deacon at the same time. It's just too much. It's too much on a child. You born an uncle and a deacon. Every time y'all need something in the church, y'all just had a new baby. You know we need an audio visual department. Come on in here, hon. Give us a minute. We'll have it. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm done with it. I know you love Valina. We in here with you. Which three of the kids are the praise team? Somebody in there. Somebody in there. That's. Whew. I'm getting ready to get out of here. My head hurt. I can't even sign off properly. This whole thing done gave me a head hurt. I just can't. I don't know. I don't even know what to think. I'm gonna go ahead and take my kid. God bless America. Katrina says she worn out. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what's worn out. We all know. We all know. But it's all right, Valina. Woo. They are the children's church. I'm not. The grandkids are the children's church. I ain't even. I'm out, man. Y'all have a fantastic day. I can't even comment no more. Share this show. Let some other people know. Don't share like Valina. No, share it like Valina. I need my show. I need more viewers. So share it like you, Valina. Just have all kinds of people watching. Valina, if you get all your kids to watch, we already at new high numbers. Y'all do that. And yeah, you should. Yeah, so definitely share the show. Continue watching. Come back tomorrow. Fewer kids tomorrow. It ain't even be as many kids tomorrow. I don't even know what to think of. Today's show just took a turn that I didn't expect. And then thank you, Valina. Valina Applebaum. Just popping them out. All right, we out.